If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to know the signs on how you are elevating in your life. And these are signs that you probably are familiar with or not familiar with. Now, the first sign is you have become aware, consciously aware, that you can shift your reality and that you can shift you. Now, this is not magic. This is not BS. Okay, this is not AI. I have my own stories and my own experiences to prove them. Okay, but you are elevating your life because you have become aware that you can live a better life, that you can hold more, that you can be more. Okay, if that is becoming a multimillionaire, okay, your first ever multimillionaire in your family, if that's becoming financially free, if that's building a brand or a business that aligns and resonates with you so you can live a life of freedom, a light, right? And you can provide more value into other people's lives, right? So if you have that sense, if you have that greater purpose within and you are following that greater purpose that God has given you, you have answered the call, and that's why your life is starting to elevate in ways. Number two, when you start to elevate in your life within yourself, everything around you is going to start to collapse. Everything around you. Why does everything, all of a sudden when you make a decision to change who you are and I want better, why does everything in my outside environment start to collapse? The reason why everything in your outside environment, if that's friends, people you used to hang out with, people you used to talk to, family members, could be it as well. The reason why is because you don't align. The new version of you that you decided to pivot into does not align with the environment of the old version of you. So this is why everything outside of you starts to collapse. Everything that used to work doesn't work. I used to apply for jobs and I used to get jobs very easily. Now I don't, right? Because you are not that version of you that is with a job. Now you are a version of you that is building a brand, building a business. So that doesn't come easily anymore, right? I was a person that used to hang out with people and talk about other people with my friends. Now that doesn't align with me. So now that I don't talk any bullshit about anybody else in front of my friends don't really have nothing to talk to me about. So, and I know they're talking shit about my back. So why would I be talking to them? That could be friends and that could be family. So yes, your outside environment will start to basically, like fall apart and collapse on you 24, is just it's quick. Everything that you used to know, everything that you used to do falls apart very quickly. Number three, in the midst of number two, where your environment is falling apart, you're going to see signs. If that's angel numbers, okay, if that's people having a conversation in a grocery store of what you were thinking about doing, that is a sign to go and pivot and take that next step by having faith and having trust within you and what God is delivering to you into your life. You're going to start receiving signs everywhere. If that's with animals, if that's with people, if that's with angel numbers, okay, whatever, any sign that means anything to you, you will know because your intuition will know and will spot that sign and feel that sign immediately. Okay, this is the next step I got to take. This is the next step. This is the next step, and the next, and the next, and the next. There will always be a next step. And now you know how to follow that next step because now you are aware that because my environment didn't support me before, now it's collapsing. Now a new environment is starting to take shape, to take form based on my new version. Number four, okay? Number four is trusting your intuition, which backs up with number three, right? It backs up your intuition. You are listening to your intuition more. You are trusting yourself. You are trusting, basically having more faith within you and what God is calling you to do. Now you can listen to that little tiny smooth and quiet voice that is, hey, take this next step. Hey, do this. I know you're scared. I know I know you think it's doubt. I know you think it's fear, but keep going. Keep taking that next step. You got this. No matter what is going outside of you, you got this. Take that next step. As scared as you are, even if you fall, get right back up and still take the next step and still. And you're listening to your intuition more because the more you are connected to yourself, to the version that you know you belong in, the more you are connected to your intuition, the more you are connected with God. Number five, you start taking those steps no matter what. Even if you're scared, even if there's fear, even if there's people coming into your life and trying to distract you, you still take those steps. You still take those steps scared, not really knowing what the next step is going to bring. You have no idea, but you know it's for your highest good. You know that I'm always willing to learn. This life is I'm learning. And every time I learn, I gain experience. Every time I gain experience, I gain knowledge. Every time I gain knowledge, I become a teacher of my own mastery, of my own life, right? And I started not knowing, and then when I keep going, now I know more. And this is the last sign, number 6, okay? Number 6 is basically everything, all the above. You are trusting yourself. You have more faith. You know who you are. You know who you are becoming now. You have a kind of image of, oh my God, I'm this person. I'm glad I decided to take this step. I'm glad I decided to trust on myself, even though it was scary and unfamiliar and in the unknown. I'm glad that I trusted God's word, okay? Because I hear God now so clearly to take this step, to become this version of me, to always progress, to always elevate in my life. Go do this, go do that. Because when I go do that, it may not be what I expect it to be, but it's something that's going to propel me in some type of way. And that is trust, and that is faith. All these signs point to you that you are elevating in your life, that you took the initiative to become the greatest version of yourself, the best version of yourself, okay? Even though that was hard. Let go of people that don't serve you, that are not in your corner. Your environment is falling apart all at once, but you're still going. You see all these signs, you're listening to all these signs, you're paying attention because now you are more aware of your thoughts, you are more aware of yourself, okay? And you are becoming the version of you that can hold more blessings, hold miracles, more opportunities, right? So you are elevating in your life. So if you're watching this video and you have stayed all the way to the end, congratulations, because your life is elevating. You are elevating, even in days that feel heavy, that don't feel like I'm not really elevating or I'm not really getting stuff done. That is you still elevating. You're still processing the elevation that you are currently in. You're always going to be elevating. You're always going to be growing. You're always going to be rising, because you are always going to work on yourself to become the better version of you that can hold more, that can be more free, that can be relaxed, that can be calm, that can hold peace, that can hold love, right? That can hold a relationship, that can hold more money, right? And multiply the money, right? That can hold more opportunities, right? You are that version already. And these are the signs of this is why you are elevating in your life. If you guys love this video, make sure you drop a comment and be like, you are elevating in your life and you can feel it, okay? And make sure you like and you thumbs up this video, okay? And you subscribe to the channel. All right, more videos are coming your way. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.